What set Marcus Aurelius apart? He wasn't just one of the 5 good emperors. He was a ruler who genuinely cared for the well-being of his people. But what truly makes him stand out is his commitment to Stoic philosophy. Amidst the chaos of ruling, he found the time to pen a series of deeply personal reflections, known today as Meditations. In these writings, the Roman emperor shared timeless wisdom on living a fulfilled, meaningful life. In this video, we'll dive into 10 of the most impactful lessons from Meditations that can guide you toward greater happiness. But before we get started, I ask that you stick with me until the end. You're here because you're looking to level up, to better yourself. And I'm here to help you get there. The last 5 insights are absolutely vital, but to truly grasp their power, you need to watch the first ones. They lay the groundwork for everything that follows. Stick with me until the end. I promise it'll be worth it. Number 1. Build your own character. Marcus Aurelius once said that the mind has no real needs except for those it invents. We live in a material-driven world, constantly bombarded by advertisements telling us what we need to buy. We're also exposed to the lifestyles of the wealthy and famous through the media. But here's the truth. When we chase happiness through material possessions, it's a never-ending race. There will always be something newer, faster, or more expensive we desire. And when we tie our happiness to external things, we surrender control over it. The reality is, nothing material is truly ours. It can be taken away in an instant. If our identity is rooted in the size of our house, what happens if we lose it? The key lesson here is that instead of chasing material wealth, we should focus on building our character. Our character is the most valuable asset we own. It defines us, shapes our actions, and determines how we live. It's the one thing that can't be taken from us, no matter what life throws our way. We may lose our home, our car, or even our business, but our character remains intact. Our character can either make or break us, and it has the power to leave a lasting legacy. Therefore, we should aim to cultivate a character that is compassionate, sincere, and hardworking. We should also strive to treat others with respect and kindness. Number 2, don't rely on external things for happiness. Don't let others' opinions define your happiness. We shouldn't anchor our happiness in the opinions of others. There are billions of people in the world, and it's simply impossible to please them all. Chasing likes on social media or matches on dating apps might make us feel validated, but that external approval is a shaky foundation for true happiness. The real change starts within. We need to cultivate a mindset where happiness comes from within, by fostering a healthy relationship with ourselves. If someone doesn't like us, it's not because we're not funny, kind, or intelligent. It's just part of life. There will always be people who disagree with us or criticize us, no matter what we do. So we must aim to live authentically. We shouldn't pretend to agree with ideas that don't align with our values or tolerate harmful behavior from others. As French novelist André Gide once said, "It is better to be hated for who you are than loved for who you are not." Number 3, focus on what you can control. The only things we truly have control over in life are our thoughts and actions. Everything else is beyond our reach. So we must focus on what's within our control and let go of the rest. This is the advice Marcus Aurelius gives us. If the cucumber is bitter, toss it aside. If there are thorns in the path, simply go around them. That's all you need to know, nothing more. Too often we waste time and energy on things we can't change. Take emotions like anger, for instance. It can be useful when it motivates us to fight against injustice, but most of the time, it doesn't serve us. For example, when we're stuck in traffic, we can either choose to stay calm and listen to music or get angry and honk our horn. In the end, we're still in the same situation, and no amount of anger will change it. We can't control other people, what they say, do, or think. So it's better not to get caught up in them. Instead, we should focus on our own lives and actions. Number 4, transform anger into motivation and creativity. One way to manage anger is by channeling it into something productive. Anger is a powerful emotion. It can overwhelm us and lead to impulsive decisions. When we lash out in rage, we often regret our actions and end up harming ourselves or others. But what if we could use that anger as fuel for something positive? What if we could turn it into motivation and creativity? The key is to be aware of our anger and its potential consequences before it spirals out of control. We need to reflect on how anger impacts our lives and relationships and choose a more constructive response. Rather than letting anger consume us, we can harness that intense energy to create something useful, whether it's a project that benefits us or others. By focusing that emotional charge into something innovative and positive, we can transform frustration into progress. Number 5, change your negative one. Effective way to handle negative emotions is by shifting our negative thoughts. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." What he meant is that the way we perceive situations shapes how we feel about them. Our negative emotions are often a result of how we interpret reality. Take, for example, 2 friends, John and Bill, both invited to the same birthday party. John is outgoing and excited about the event. He sees it as an opportunity to meet new people and have a good time. Bill, on the other hand, is introverted and dreads the idea of socializing. Even though they are both attending the same event, their experiences are completely different because of how they choose to view it. Bill, on the other hand, is shy and fears he'll feel alone and awkward, convinced that no one will like him. The same situation can trigger vastly different emotions depending on how we view it. It's crucial to understand that our anxiety, worry, or anger don't come from our external circumstances. They arise from how we think about them. This means we have the power to take control of our emotions by changing the way we think. We can challenge our negative assumptions and replace them with more realistic, positive perspectives. Are you ready for the best part? Before we move on, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join us. Number 6, be prepared for challenges. Be ready for whatever life throws your way and bounce back from challenges. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that living well is more like wrestling than dancing. It demands alertness and the ability to face the unexpected. Life isn't about avoiding struggles, but about not letting them knock us down. Resilience is key to happiness. It's fascinating that those who thrive in life often view challenges differently. They're prepared for any outcome and see obstacles as opportunities for growth. For them, life is about adapting to change and finding the silver lining in what goes wrong. When you refuse to let failure stop you, you can keep moving forward. one small step at a time, despite fear and resistance. By seeing life from a positive angle and embracing the constant flow of time, you can find peace knowing, as Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "Time is powerful, and this too shall pass." Number 7. Be grateful for what you have. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to recognize and appreciate our own virtues, and to remember how much we'd miss them if they were gone. Too often we overlook all the amazing things and people in our lives, focusing instead on what we lack. He advises us to imagine what life would be like without the wonderful people and circumstances we currently have, and how deeply we'd long for them. This simple practice can help you cultivate a profound sense of gratitude for all that's going well in your life. We tend to ignore life's simple pleasures, like being alive, having close family and friends, and the ability to love and enjoy. When we focus too much on what's missing or what's going wrong, we forget to be thankful for what's truly valuable. Being grateful for what you have boosts your happiness and leaves you feeling fulfilled. Number 8. Be tolerant and avoid judgment. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we are all interconnected and dependent on one another. We can either help or support each other, but we can't isolate ourselves from the web of life, nor can we live a meaningful existence in solitude. When we view others through the lens of empathy, we can release or lessen our judgments about them. We should be open to sharing and teaching, but not force our expectations on others. Ultimately, we're responsible for our own actions, not for how others behave or what happens as a result of their choices. Trying to change others to match our preferences only leads to frustration. Number 9. Find peace within yourself. Marcus Aurelius shared that he didn't escape anxiety. He discarded it, realizing that it stemmed from his own perceptions, not from external circumstances. We often forget that everything we experience begins in our minds. Our emotions shape how we view situations, and we have the power to choose how to respond to them. Everything we go through starts within us, and when we understand this, we realize we have more control over our feelings than we thought. Mastering our emotions means mastering a significant part of our happiness. Number 10. Live in the present and acknowledge your mortality. Marcus Aurelius advises us not to assume we have forever to live, but to make the most of our time while we can. Death is always near, and it's essential to focus on what truly matters. Don't waste time on trivial pursuits. Many people live as if they're immortal, postponing their dreams and desire for the future. Marcus's core lesson here is to value the precious time we have and start living our lives now. We often say we'll begin something tomorrow, whether it's exercising, pursuing a career, or writing a book. But tomorrow is one of the most deceptive words we use. Stop waiting for tomorrow and start living for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out the other 2 videos that will pop up on your screen right now. And if you want more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.